All right, what's up, Wildcats? It is time for another the Wildcat Way. What's up, man? A lot of words in it, so sorry, I got a little fumbled up. It's been a little while, so we had Thanksgiving break, and so we are here with a few members of our girls basketball team, and we wanted to highlight them as their season has begun and gotten off to a good start. So I'm going to take it and start with Mr. Jan, Coach Jan, our varsity assistant coach. Introduce yourselves, let Wildcat Nation know what you teach, and then we'll move on down the line.
Absolutely. I am Coach Young, the varsity assistant. Been doing this as our 6th year now with the program. And in the classroom, I teach government and U.S. history. Love it.
I'm Bayne. I'm a senior. This is my 2nd year playing for Columbia. I'm Leiyani. I'm a junior. This is my 3rd year playing for Columbia.
Okay, Addie, being a senior, it's a big year for you, isn't it? Yeah. Do you have thoughts of what you want to do after you walk across that stage in May?
Yeah, so I am going to go play collegiate basketball. I have a few offers, but I'm still trying to decide where I want to go.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Have you thought about what you want to go into?
I'm thinking some area of sports management.
Ooh.
So just so I can be around sports
for
as long as possible.
Yeah. How has sports impacted you in school?
Well, I mean, it's definitely something I look forward to. I try to. It's taught me how to balance school and sports. So activities versus studying. So
yeah,
definitely learned some lessons from that, and just other general benefits.
Yeah, Yanni, what else are you in anything else other than basketball?
No, but I'm thinking about doing track this year.
And how could that impact you, and how would that help you?
Probably keep me in shape, and and whenever I play sport, it really helps me focus on my grades, so I can do that. So that'll be good for me for everything else.
Yeah, Coach John, you know, basketball just doesn't start in November. There's a lot of things that you guys have done leading up to the season starting, and your hopes probably having players be multi-sport athletes to help them get prepared for the season. What does that look like for you guys?
Well, yeah, we love to have our players be multi-sport athletes. We don't want them to just focus. We see a lot of burnout with that. And so especially getting into the track program and stuff, we got a great coach, Dawson, that really can help after the season maintain that shape leading into the summer season. And so we're ready to go and we can focus on the X's and O's type of thing rather than just getting in shape.
Yeah. And so summer is getting to play different games and things like that, different teams, different tournaments. And then that leads up to November tryouts and all that, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. As a coaching staff, what are some of the things that you guys are hoping for out of the teams this year?
Well, this was kind of a new beginning for us, whereas we graduated 6 seniors last year. We graduated a lot. So we used this summer and we'll lead up into the season just again getting that kind of team camaraderie going on and making sure we're learning each other because we have a lot of new faces in the program. But that being said, we're really excited with the pieces that we brought back. These two, especially being 2 of our captains, and we just really hope to continue that success. We have some great young girls coming up, 2 freshmen on the team, sophomore, stuff like that. So got some good pieces that we added to the team this year, along with the girls that we brought back. So.
Yeah, I mean, gelling together is hugely important to be able to communicate well with each other and things like that. Does it just take time?
It does take time, but it takes a lot of effort, especially from our leaders. We've had some great things, not even from the coach's direction. Like a couple games ago, we had a team dinner at Yanni's house and stuff like that. So I think it's really important to get together off the court too, not just have it be about basketball, but be about the girls too.
Yeah, because it's so much about the things that they learn on the court, but off the court as well. Yeah, it's awesome. Well said. Addie, being a senior leader, do you have individual goals that you've set for yourself, and maybe what are some of the team goals that you guys have talked about?
Well, obviously, I think we want to go as far as we can. We want to make it to state this year for sure. And we do think that's within reach. We think that is something we can achieve, which is exciting. Obviously, it looks different being a captain from a point guard versus a post too. So we just try to balance different game point of views and match it to everybody else. So doing the best we can.
And each team is different, right? Who
Absolutely.
you're facing, and so getting prepared for them. What does that look like, Yanni? Do you guys watch film? Do you guys prepare for each team differently?
Well, yesterday we played BK today, so they have one shooter, so we put in a play purposely for that shooter.
Awesome.
So we don't watch film for them, but our coaches do,
Okay.
and they implement that towards us.
And in the game plan of how you're preparing. That's
I would
awesome.
also say Yanni and I, we look at the rosters and we kind of just like we look for highlights they might have had posted just so we can figure out how they play and how we can do a better job of coaching leading our team into play.
I love it. As you guys talked about, BK, and we're starting to now get into some conference matchups and things like that. What is the conference looking like this year, Coach Young?
There's one team up top that's Middleton. It's pretty clear that they are the team to beat. Absolutely. Then from there, I think for the next top 3 spots, it's going to be competitive. Between, we like to think that we're right there along with BK. That I think Emmett and Scotty, you're going to be part of that mix too.
Awesome. So over Christmas break, or actually right in January during Christmas vacation, you guys get to be a part of the tournament. It's the Timber Lion tourney. So I imagine Timberline and Bora connecting together and hosting this tournament. What are you guys hoping for? What are you looking forward to in that tournament?
I can't say I've never played in that tournament, so I'm kind of learning a little bit more.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm hoping we use it to get closer, kind of figure out how each other play, just because we do have a very new team this year. So there's a lot of us that haven't played together. I think there's only 4 of us. Yeah, 4 that have played together. So I think it is an opportunity to grow before we finish off the rest of the season, learn how everybody plays and what works best for each other.
I love it.
Yep, basically.
Yeah. Yanni, what would you say is one thing that you guys, playing the first couple games of the season, what's something that you guys would like to improve on?
Definitely our ability to communicate with each other.
Okay.
I feel like all of us are, so as Addie was saying, like we have our 4, and I think our 4 think like they should just pick up the pieces right away, and that's not really how it works. So
Yeah.
I think the core 4 have really had to slow it down and like tell everything in detail. So I think that's been a little bit of something we could work on.
The tough thing is you got 12 or so on the roster, and so getting buy-in from not just the starters, so to speak, because the starters could be different starters each game, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you keep everybody like dialed in and ready to go for when it's the next man up? Coach, what are some of the things that you guys do with that? That might be a tough question.
It is a tough one. What we really kind of focus on is during practices, like if we're going live with the half court, full court drills and scrimmages and stuff like that. Coach Robertson, he does a lot of the hands-on with the girls on the court. And so when the girls that are subbed out, I kind of use that time to make sure I point out things, watch this girl, pay attention for that. So they're not standing there watching. He's directing the girls on the court while I'm taking the girls.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That is so huge. It is so exciting. I got to watch you guys play against Middleton, and yeah, they're tough, but there's some really good positives that you can take from games in which you maybe don't win, right? And so it's really exciting to watch you guys and watch you progress from game to game. It's truly like there's that thing sitting at the top of the screen there, Wildcats rising to the top. Honestly, truthfully, it's neat that you guys represent Columbia High School, and that the women's basketball team is going to get better in each and every game. So it's super exciting. We need Wildcat Nation to come out and support you guys.
Yes.
We're proud today.
Yeah.
Big student
That'd be
sections,
great.
right? And so it's a home game tonight
Yes.
against Bishop Kelly,
Get that energy.
7:30. Do we know? Is there a certain dress up for our students? Do we know that?
We actually don't. We have to work.
Our
on it.
other captain works on
Yeah, and she hasn't posted anything yet.
Okay.
So kind of,
CHS Wild, right?
yeah, look out.
Right, CHS Wild, they can find it.
And then Columbia girls basketball.
I
Check
love it.
that one out too.
Okay. All right, Wildcat Nation, we love you. Have a great weekend, and we'll see y'all next week.
Bye.